If you're looking for a multi-purpose radiation meter that is easy to use and carry around, consider the Frisker by SE International. The Frisker represents state-of-the-art design that optimizes radiological measurement, simplicity, ergonomics, and cost. It scores highly in all areas and is the preferred choice when compared to the older style traditional analog designs still so prevalent in the market today. At Geiger Counter Pro, we make discovering radiation enlightening and exciting. I really like these integrated designs whereby the detector and accompanying electronics are all combined into one dedicated purpose package because it eliminates the connecting cable of traditional designs, lowers the weight, and simplifies the operation. SE International has led the way and done a really nice job with this well thought out modern design. This instrument is craftily designed around the industry standard 2-inch GM pancake detector that senses alpha, beta, and gamma radiation. While most commonly utilized for measuring contamination, it will also measure exposure and dose rate. The detector incorporates a fine mesh screen cover to protect the detector against punctures. A snap-on detector cover is also provided that protects the detector against accidental punctures when not in use. Markings on the top and left-hand sides are provided to indicate the center position of the 2-inch diameter detector. This can be helpful when trying to center the position of the detector above a radioactive source that is smaller than the detector head. The instrument enclosure is constructed from durable ABS plastic that is elegantly shaped to be both functional, highly ergonomic, and easy to keep clean. The handle size accommodates large and small hands with well-placed finger grips along the bottom and small protrusions along each side for added slip protection. A ring located at the bottom end facilitates connecting the supplied lanyard to prevent against accidental release as well as accommodating easy transport. A protective rubber boot is included that wraps around the detector head to give it added protection if dropped. The Frisker also comes with a protective carrying case that can be carried about hands-free via the built-in belt clip or simply for added protection while in storage. The readout employed is a monochromatic LCD that displays large characters that are very easy to read indoors as well as outdoors. The digital display presents the measured value, the selected unit of measurement, a battery level indicator, and a light icon when the backlight is on. Audible output can be activated so that each pulse produces an audio beep to help the user in rapidly distinguishing when radiation levels increase or decrease. Each pulse is also visually indicated by a red LED flash. The instrument operates off of two AA-size batteries that are easily accessible from the backside of the handle. A quick release opens the cover and allows access to the batteries, which are nicely captured and retained. The battery provides 1,000 hours of normal use. The Frisker operation is exceptionally simple. Turning the instrument on and off is performed via the small switch located at the bottom end of the handle. The switch has 3 positions, with off in the far right position, on without audio in the middle position, and on including audio output in the far left position. There are only 2 operational controls available to the user, each clearly marked on the instrument face. The light icon on the left is for activating the LCD backlight to better see the screen when operating in poorly lit areas. Once the light control is pressed, the backlight comes on for about 7 seconds, after which it automatically shuts itself off to preserve battery life. The mode button to the right sequentially switches between 4 different measurement units with each press. When first turned on, the instrument will display the unit of measure, or mode, last used before it was shut off. This is a nice feature so you don't have to always press the mode button multiple times to get back to the one you typically use. The 4 modes include CPM, or counts per minute, for measuring contamination, and microrankins per hour, typically called micro-R per hour, for measuring exposure rate in the US. For those preferring international units, the mode button can be pressed again to measure contamination using CPS, or counts per second, and then finally to nanosieverts per hour for measuring dose rate. The Frisker has built-in alarm set points for each mode that can be independently set. This is accomplished by first selecting the mode of interest, and then by pressing and holding the light icon button for 3 seconds. To change the value, press the light button to increase the value, or the mode button to lower the value. When correct, press both buttons simultaneously to set the value and exit the alarm edit function. Anytime the alarm set point is exceeded, it produces a pulsating high-pitched noise and displays an alternating radiation trifoil and the words alarm. You can silence the audio alarm by pressing the light control button. Once the measurement value falls below the trigger point, the alarm indicators disappear and the alarm is automatically reset. The audio alarm is operative independent of whether you have the audible turned on or not. If your detector ever exceeds its upper limit of detection, it will post an audio and visual overrange alarm and display all zeros. The alarm will remain until either the instrument is removed from the high radiation area or it's turned off. The Frisker comes complete with a snap-on detector cover, rubber boot, lanyard, and carrying case. Options include having the unit calibrated to NIST standards to better comply with regulatory criteria, and an operational check source to verify proper operation prior to each use. And that's it. It doesn't get any simpler than that. The user only has to decide if they want the audio on or off when activating the instrument, and then selecting the proper mode before using. Everything about this instrument is straightforward and intuitive. The beginner and expert will both appreciate the ease of use and the elegant handling. In conclusion, there are a lot of choices in the market when it comes to GM pancake-based radiation meters, but few, if any, will beat SE International's Frisker for its ease of use, flexibility, ergonomics, and low cost. If you're looking for something more modern and practical for either daily or occasional use, the Frisker will not disappoint. It delivers excellent measurement capability at an affordable price.